Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Saturday. I hope you've had a great week. I hope your week's been really good. I hope you got to reach the goals that you wanted to reach this week. Obviously the week's not over, but it's weekend. I hope your weekend's going to be really good too. Our teacher for this week is Jaiya John. If you don't know his work, it's very worthwhile doing a search for his name and finding his work and seeing what's there. And if you're on our mailing list, the daily email that I send out in just a little while has his name in it. And if you're not on our mailing list, let me know. Send me a message and I'll put you on the list. His work is really awesome. Somebody, good morning. Happy Saturday. Right, a couple of thoughts from Jaiya John for our meditation today. This kickstarts our meditation. Hey Maggie, happy Saturday. Good to see you. Jaiya John says, fear and pain may not feel good, but they are not inherently negative. They are fuel that you can use. You can learn to transform like an alchemist. Pain into power, fear into force. Just like fear and pain, there are many things we can feel that don't necessarily feel good. But the same way as he says, none of these feelings are inherently bad. Not feeling good is not necessarily a bad thing. We can become better at feeling. We don't have to stop feeling. We don't have to ignore feeling. We can just become better at feeling, allowing what is there to be felt. Here's Rella, happy Saturday. Good morning, it's good to see you. The next thought from Jaiya John is that, and this is so beautifully said, the great project of your life, the great project of your life is how he calls this, is to become a safe space for yourself and for all living things. The great project of your life is to become a safe space for yourself and for all living things. To be imperfect and flawed. Charlene, good morning, happy Saturday. To regress sometimes and forget. To wander and be lost. To grow weary or unwell. To be abandoned and betrayed. To flush with despair or be paralyzed with terror, and yet, before I get to the yet, he's just like the first quote that says, fear and pain, they may not feel good, but they're not inherently bad. He's talking about all of the bad things we could experience. Be imperfect and flawed, regress and forget, wander and be lost, grow weary and unwell, be abandoned, be betrayed, flush with despair, be paralyzed with terror, and yet, wake again each day and resume this project. Wake again each day and resume this project. And what is the project? To become a safe space for yourself and for the world around you. For each day you are given is a newborn miracle that sings. You still have time to become a living sanctuary. You still have time to become a living sanctuary. And wouldn't that be your greatest creation of all? Is there anything more important? Is there anything that ranks higher than being a living sanctuary? If you create just that, you've done a great deal. It's beautifully said. Right, last one before we get started. He says, if trying harder is hurting and not helping, if trying harder, have you ever had the thought, I'm trying so hard? If trying harder is hurting more than it's helping, then do not be afraid to try a new way of being. Notice how life softens and dilates for new life to come through. This is also true for you. Try the sacred way of your tears. Try the sacred way of your tears. You are right, Son Marie. Try softer. And that is the message. If trying hard feels like it's not helping, well then maybe try softer. It's such beautiful, deep, profound wisdom. You have to do your best. Show up and do your best every day, but you don't have to try so damn hard. You can soften into being human. Soften into making mistakes. Soften into having acceptance of yourself when you're not getting this. If trying hard is hurting and not helping, then maybe try softer. How beautiful is that? Right, how do we get better at all of these? How do we get better at these concepts? The very first line, fear and pain may not feel good, but they are not inherently negative. The thing that we can get better at is feeling, allowing what is there to be felt. And one of the simplest ways to train ourselves, train our brain and train our body to become better at just feeling what's there and being okay with whatever it might be is today's meditation. Come to your senses. Allow your senses to just give you the experience they're having while you're not trying to change anything, not trying to numb from it, numb any of it, not trying to run away from any of it. Just allow what is there to be felt, and we can become better at feeling. So if you're ready, here we go. You can close your eyes, and let's float away on today's journey together. Starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. As you fill your belly with air, raise yourself up. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. With every exhale, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Our journey today is softening into the wisdom that allows what is there to be felt. Jaiya John's first words were, fear and pain might not be comfortable. It might not feel good to feel these things, but none of this is inherently bad. For the moment, for right now, I want you with every exhale to just slip into your body completely and feel. Let's see if everything's softened enough. With your next exhale, as you breathe out, check in with your forehead, the space on your brow, between your eyes. Are you carrying tension there? Are you frowning? Or is it all soft and relaxed? And with your next exhale, as you breathe out, check in with your mouth. Are your teeth clenched, top and bottom against each other? Is your tongue pressed against the roof of your mouth? Are your jaws clenched? Or is everything in your mouth soft and relaxed? With your next exhale, as you soften, check in with your shoulders, your neck muscles, your upper back. Sometimes our shoulders are so high they're almost next to our ears. Have you softened there? Are your shoulders dropped and relaxed? With your next exhale, check in with your stomach, your abs, another place where we easily hold a lot of tension without ever knowing. Are your stomach muscles soft and relaxed? And with your next breath, check in with your legs, check in with your arms. Particularly check in with your hands. It's very easy to unconsciously have them in tightly balled up fists. Make sure they're kind of half open, soft and relaxed as we take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. And roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. you release, focus on your spine. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a space of presence as much as we can right now, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. And if you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, this would be a great place to stop. But if you are joining us for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and invite softness. Invite softness into every cell of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel how your body slowly softens. Feel how your shoulders are falling and how you are slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation that invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but only for as long as it feels easy. Followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, welcome yourself to this body and everything that it feels. I like to use these words. You can even put your arms around you as you do this. Take a deep breath, dive deep inside, and say, hello, body. It's good to have you. Take your next big breath. Our journey of the senses starts at the top and works its way down through our bodies. And our first stop is your eyes. And what they would be able to see if you were to open them. But for this exercise, we're not opening them, we're keeping them closed. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, just imagine what would be the most obvious thing you would see if you were to open your eyes, and use your mind to study this obvious object from all of its angles, find all of its details. Take your next big breath. Then we'll change gears, take a step down, not down yet really, but if you were to open your eyes, what would be the least obvious thing that you would see? With your next big breath, study the least obvious thing in your room, but with your eyes closed. Take your next big breath. Notice how you're able to just witness the experience. Nothing to do about it. Just be the observer. You're taking a step down to what you can hear. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, pay attention to the most obvious sound that you can hear. Listen into it. Listen for the different layers in that obvious sound. Take your next big breath. Then we'll change gears, and with your next big breath as you dive deep into you, pay attention to the faintest sound. What is a sound that is almost impossible to hear? Use your ears like radar dishes and listen deep for that faintest sound. Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to just be a witness. Be the observer of what is being felt. For the next 2 stops, change your breathing to whatever is necessary. With your next big breath, you dive deep into you. Pay attention to what you can smell. Is there any obvious smell that you can pick up? Take your next big breath. And then changing gears with your next big breath, pay attention to any other smell, anything besides the first obvious smell. Take your next big breath. And then what you can taste with your next big breath as you dive deep into you. Is there any obvious taste that you can pick up right now? Take your next big breath. Is there any other level, any secondary level of taste that you can also discern? Take your next big breath. And then the last stop is the surface of your skin. Scan from top to bottom the surface of your skin. Where is the most obvious sensation? And with your next big breath as you dive deep into you, pay attention to that most obvious sensation. Take your next big breath. more time, changing gears, search the surface of your skin and see if you can find a spot with the slightest sensation, something you can almost not feel, but actually if you pay attention, it is there. Take your next big breath. We'll take one more big breath together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There's no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. We can become a lot better at feeling. Nothing in the range of what we feel can harm us. The actual feeling is never really a problem, but what we think about what we're feeling. What we believe about what we're feeling. The actual feelings are no different than what you can hear, what you can smell, what you can taste. The only possible problem is, what do you think or believe about what you're hearing, or smelling, or tasting? I'll give you Jaiya's point of view again. He says, fear and pain may not feel good, but they're not inherently negative. You can learn to feel them better. You can use them as fuel. You can learn to transform from them. Pain into power and fear into force. And then he had a range of experiences that he spoke about. He said the great project of your life is to become a safe space for yourself and all living things. And here is the range of things: to be imperfect and flawed, to regress and forget, to wander and be lost, to grow weary and unwell, to be abandoned, be betrayed, to flush with despair, to be paralyzed with terror, and yet wake again each day and resume this project. For each day you are given is a newborn miracle that sings. You still have time to become a living sanctuary. And then the last thought. course, do your best. And it's great that you're trying hard. But sometimes trying hard is the problem. If trying harder is hurting and not helping, do not be afraid to try a new way of being. Notice how life softens and dilates for new life to come through. This is also true for you. Try the sacred way of your tears. Try softer. This meditation is really simple, really basic, but it's also the simplest way to train your mind and your body to feel and to allow yourself to feel and be okay with whatever the feeling is right now. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to feel. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for realizing that even though we all have the sense that we've always felt things, learning how real it is that for the most part so many of us have never really had a relationship with what we're feeling. It's always been trying not to feel. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning the art of feeling, allowing what is there to be felt. Having the whole range of experience and allowing them to be present. Take a deep breath in. Most of all, thank you for learning, understanding, realizing who it is that I am being while I'm allowing things to be felt. Because it's exactly the opposite of what I thought. When I'm allowing things to be felt, that I'm actually not in a battle with the pain, with the anger, with the sadness. I stand a step or two away from it and observe it. As long as I resist it, I'm in this battle with it, engrossed with it, caught up with it, being it. It's only where I'm allowing it to be felt that I can take a step back and observe and ask myself, who am I being then? If I can allow this to be present, who am I being now? One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for your patience with this journey. It takes patience. There is a superpower there that's called patient and also persistent. It's not either or, it is both and. Can you be patient and also persistent? Never give up. Keep showing up again and again. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Israela. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Pat. It's good to see you, Pat. I hope you feel better. Lots of love to you all. Enjoy your weekend and see you soon. Ciao, ciao.